All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Hey y'all! Welcome to the Skim Show. Hey, I'm Sean. I'm here with my co-host,
Kezia, Sublime.
and today we have a special guest co-host,
Jay Daskreet.
Jay Daskreet in the house. Listen, tonight we're gonna talk about part 2 to when is too soon. How soon is too soon to show your real self in your relationship? All right, y'all. Now let's talk about it.
Interesting.
Okay, so originally I did a topic that was pretty hot. Like a lot of people liked it, but we didn't have a male's perspective of how soon is too soon to show your mate your real true self. That means like take your makeup off in front of the person.
Yeah.
That means like
Take your wig
off.
Yeah.
That means fart in front of the person. That means all of that. Like,
I feel like the sooner the better. I feel
what I tell you.
I feel like the sooner the better. But
I
I also feel like it depends on how fast y'all moving in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you get to the point where you're getting physical with somebody, I should know what you look like.
Up front.
Yeah, I should know what you
Up
look
front.
like by the time we get to getting physical with each other. Like I should be able to recognize you outside of your makeup every day.
Right.
Like, and I don't know, it's shaky ground when you meet somebody and you giving them a representative.
So in first impressions,
Yeah, like
so in first impressions is good. It's a good thing.
I mean
right?
they cool, but when you meet somebody, 9 times out of 10, you meeting their representative. You meeting who they think you want to be. And that's setting you up for failure. Because, like, I'm me all the time now. I had to learn that, though. But now, as soon as I meet you, you meeting me.
Wow.
Like, because I'm human. So you human. If we go out, I'm not going to belch in your face. But if I'm eating and I got to belch, I'm going to belch and say, excuse me. Like, you should do that. Because I know you do it, unless you're a robot.
Because I've known stories of women that will go, they will do their what would you call it, a weekend getaway with their guys or whatever, and they don't even use a bathroom.
Yeah, they hiding all weekend.
They don't even do number 2 in front of the person. They'll wait all weekend until they get home, and that is crazy. If he's good enough to, get that like that with you,
physical.
Yeah, get physical. Why come you can't do number 2 in front of him? That's weird.
It's too much work. It's too much work. Like
Too much work. What do you mean?
it's too much work to do all that extra when you could just be letting them know
Who you are.
Because now that's taking away from time for y'all to grow together.
Right.
Like I gotta learn you, and then I gotta learn you again later. Because now I get to learn the real you.
There are women who they can be married for all those years and they still do not do it in front of. They don't like DMX wife. He said she said she never did it in front of him.
Yeah.
Or around him. Never did them too.
Man. I mean,
They got mine coming back. You come in the
I was just gonna say,
bathroom, talk to
That's
me.
weird.
more power to you.
I go in the bathroom mine, but I think some men be like, no, don't come here, man. I go in there. Look,
Right.
I'm already in here.
Yeah, that's real though.
It's like that's when I have my best conversations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm sitting up.
It ain't just having your best conversations. You get to see
Right, you can't
know that.
nowhere.
And if you try to get smart, I'm gonna call you on what's going on in the air right now.
Don't be getting smart.
I know you did it.
Cold blooded. See, that's when
That is so funny.
Like, but that's real though. Like,
Well, you know what? Let me ask a question. I don't mean to cut you off, but
no,
let me ask a
what
question.
you gonna ask?
So I have a question. Say that you've been hurt, you know what I'm saying, in previous relationships or whatever. And, granted, you're not trying to take that into something that you're trying to pursue with somebody else. But this person doesn't really allow you to kind of be comfortable. So it's kind of like, okay, we're getting to know each other, but, you know what I'm saying, I really can't be myself with you because I don't feel like I can be myself. You know what I'm saying? You don't make me that comfortable to be myself. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, that person that's been hurt kind of bags off or whatever. So it's like, how do you handle a situation like that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, I want to be able to be myself and be comfortable around you to do stuff and you know what I'm saying, like that. But it's like, the vibe I get from you is kind of like,
at some point,
you ain't ready for me.
at some point you gotta shoot your shot. At some point, Cause like if you,
Oh, I like that.
Well, I mean, the goal is
you gotta shoot your shot. You better shoot.
This how I feel about it. The goal is if you with somebody to that point, the goal is you trying to spend your life with them.
Mm-hmm.
The sooner you get to be you,
now that
the easier it is to spend your life with them.
But that's
like,
hard.
Where we go?
It's definitely hard. Yeah.
I know. You know what I'm saying? From like I said, from somebody that has been hurt, it's kind of hard to just shoot your shot or you know what I'm saying, be comfortable enough with. First of all, like I said, with somebody that you just not, you know what I'm saying, felt
that you can
that you can just be,
around.
you know what I'm saying, that comfortable.
Yeah. Well, definitely you have to reach your comfort level, but at the same time, how long are you gonna wait and hold yourself back, like before you reach that comfort level? Because I mean, you can spend the rest of your life with that person, hiding who you are, like, and that's gonna be terrible. Eventually, you gonna resent them, and it's not gonna work out anyway.
See, I do the total opposite.
Yeah.
I put myself out there. I'm
Out
very
front.
comfortable with who I am.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while to get there.
Yeah.
But I throw it out there because I need to nip it in the butt. I need to know. I don't like wasting my time. I don't like getting my feelings
time is
hurt.
something you just cannot get back. That's the most valuable thing in the
But
world.
see, I've done it in the past. You know what I'm saying, let it be known, this is me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, this is what, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, after so long of, this is me, this is who I am, and it's constant, like, you be yourself, but you know what I'm saying, you get hurt in the process of constantly being yourself. You constantly being hurt, but then
so you put your guard up.
Right.
But see, you can. Well, like for me, I can put myself because I'm comfortable who I am. So you can't hurt me. You can't jilt who I am because I'm very comfortable with who I am. So when I put myself out there, if it doesn't work out, I really don't feel the hurt. I guess I don't feel the hurt that you're displaying and articulating. Right? I don't get that hurt yet. Because even though I'm putting myself out there, I'm not invested.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. To an extent where
what you mean hurt?
I'm hurt.
Yeah. You have to figure out, and then sometimes you have to look at you too. It's like, okay, this is me, and this ain't working. Is there something wrong with me? If not, then okay, this person is not ready for me.
right.
Or this person is not for me. Because we do it too. Men suppress a lot of stuff. Way more than y'all do. Y'all don't even know. Because the status quo is really high when you really want to keep a woman in your life. It's like, bro, you got to do this. You got to be like this. I don't tolerate this. If you're a strong woman, you're going to tell a man that up front. And that's why a lot of women get to a certain point in their relationship and it feels like this dude snap off out of nowhere. And you're like, oh, this ain't you. And really that was him. He just been suppressing it because he really wanted to be with you. But the real you gonna come out.
Right. I feel like that you don't supposed to tell a person what you want in a relationship. You let them be what they are, and that way you can decide whether or not it's something that you want to deal with or not. Because if you tell them what they want, they're going to be what you ask. See, they're not. It's going to be fabricated. They're going to be everything that you said that you wanted in a man.
I'd rather you tell me what you don't tolerate.
See, and me, I tell you who I am. I don't tell you what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tell you what I want, man. Because if I start listing the qualities of which I want, those seem to be, when I do that, it seems that the men that I've met, they try to slip into those slots. You don't slip into a slot that you can already fill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to try. You already are. You're already there. You're already that. So while I tell them about me, I don't tell them what I want out of my man.
Okay.
Unless it's something brought to me and I said, well, I'm not in agreement with this at this particular
I think
time.
you win by telling people what you don't want. You win by telling somebody, hey, these are the things that are deal breakers for me. These are the things I won't tolerate.
Okay.
Because this is so this is going in a whole different direction than what I expected. But okay, that's fine. We're gonna roll with that. So you telling me that it's okay for me to tell you what I don't want, and then you actually start doing the things that I don't want.
No, it's actually like as adults, and I'm probably not the best case study because I'm very unique. But if you tell me what you don't want, and I know that part is a really intricate part of me, I'm gonna start reevaluating if we need to go any further. Because I know who I am. So if you tell me, hey, this is stuff that I don't tolerate, these things, and I hear them and the red light go off, like, well, that's me.
But isn't that making it a little bit too strategic? Because my thing is, what you're trying to do is, develop a relationship authentically. Not where it's, fabricated. So if you have somebody that you're dating or that that you're pursuing, and they come in and they're being something opposite of what what you thought you wanted, then you're automatically in a relationship then, as opposed to you telling the person what it is you don't like, and then they're evaluating whether or not they can do this. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying be nitpicking. I'm saying be like, hey, this is how I am. You know, we dating. If that's all we doing, say that. Hey, so that dating don't come with me cooking for you. Dating, unless I feel like I want to. It's not a requirement.
I don't date anyway.
Yeah. So
because I'm telling you, my goal. This is my goal.
I mean,
so I don't date.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest.
So you're.
I'm saying that
you do have requirements.
I do have requirements,
but
I'm cool with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But how do you
that's how like we cool.
So how does the
with each other?
Yeah.
Which is why I said showing your real self. That's why I said, how soon is too soon? Because a lot of people, they feel like they supposed to be, this certain type of person. You know what I'm saying? In order for a person to like them. And me, I'm just gonna be me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you don't like what I am, then you ain't for me, and I need to move on to the next person, or you need to move on to the next person, or whatever. But I'm not gonna sit up and say, you sit up and tell me everything that you don't want out of this list. I don't want this, and that.
Yeah.
And I know that everything that you don't want is what I am.
Well, I mean, that's a big list, though.
No,
like, what I'm saying is like the absolute, hey, this means we not gonna work.
Right.
They don't have to be a long list.
Because a lot of times they say opposites attract, though. So, let's just say, for instance, I mean, everything, like, you like going to amusement parks and I don't.
Yeah.
But what if eventually, because I love you, I'm on, bend a little bit. And now I like amusement parks because I loved him and I tried it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But there's some things unequivocally.
Yeah.
I don't like, for example, if you're a godly woman, you're not finna
date somebody
who's an atheist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And so
Of course not.
But that's the opposite attract.
That's a straight up deal breaker.
So that's what I mean. You
right.
tell people stuff like that. It's like, hey, bro, I don't get like, hey, I don't deal with guys that smoke weed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, I don't date people who smoke at all. I don't care if he was a millionaire.
So that's
I don't date people.
That's something you tell somebody.
That's something up front. Yeah, that's one. I'll say.
Yeah.
That's one.
And
I don't date. I don't care what you got. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't. No. Don't date. Don't even. I don't do it. No smoking. I can't deal with it. That's just something. Like some people who don't date people who have kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got kids, I can't date you. Or whatever.
But you don't date anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
So how do you transition?
That was my question.
As a man,
how do I transition with you
from hey, you cool to hey, let's get married?